afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to our channel with Parental Travels. I'm Dan.
I'm Bob.
And today we have got a little announcement video.
As you would have probably seen already on our socials over the last couple of weeks, we made the announcement already that we're going to Disneyland Paris in December, which, when you see this video, will be a week's time.
Yep.
Although the series itself will be coming out a week or two after that, because we've got to come home and edit it.
Yeah.
So approximately second week of December.
Yeah. So if you do want to follow along, do subscribe, because those videos are coming up, and also you'll be able to see posts on us from Instagram, just so you know. But yeah, so we thought we'd go through the details today of what we've got booked, what we're doing and stuff. We've got our little auto prompt in front of us, which is like my tablet just with a PowerPoint on it, so we don't forget the points that we want to make. We're also using some new tech. Just so you know, I'm not going to show it all, but we've got the new Sony camera and we've got new microphones, so hopefully our sound and video quality is going to be good.
Yep.
But we'll see when we watch it back later.
Right. So
where are we going?
Just about to ask you that. We are going to Disneyland Paris for 5 days.
Yep.
And we're taking our friend Amy with us.
Yes. You may have seen her in a couple of vlogs before.
She was in the Birmingham Primark meet, and we went to Hardwick Hall with her.
Yes.
And if in the background you can hear lots of scratching, I do apologise. The dog and the cat's having off any 5 minutes.
So going to Disneyland Paris, as I said, the first time we are travelling in the car. So on the Monday, we are getting Le Shuttle.
Yeah. 7:20 in the morning. We have to check in an hour before that.
Yes, going to be an early start, which is not great for me.
Normal start for me.
Though I am getting better at early mornings, so...
Yeah, and I got cats that wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. And the reason we went for Le Shuttle is because it worked out a lot cheaper. So originally we did look at EasyJet, which came out cheaper until you decided you wanted luggage, and then it came out a lot more expensive. Because like a standard EasyJet flight only allows you to have like an under-seat bag, not even a overhead bin one, just like a standard small bag. So we needed to go for something else, so we did Le Shuttle.
Yeah.
And it's an experience, so we're going to take you along with us.
And also means if it works out and not too bad a drive for you, that we can do it more often by car, save a bit of money. And the cost of the shuttle
was £196. I thought I said that, sorry, I apologise. So where are we staying, Bob, when we get to Disney?
Well, we've always said in the past that out of the hotels in Disney, the one we would least like to stay in is Santa Fe. You stayed in it in the past, before it was Cars themed.
2005, so a long time ago.
And because we love Cheyenne, and when we stayed early this year in
Newport Bay.
Newport Bay, not Port Orleans, that's still...
That's Florida.
Yeah, Newport Bay. We liked that as well. Although the resident seems like comfortable for the price you're paying. But Santa Fe, I don't know, it just seemed very... Lots of things all crammed in together, didn't it? We've walked around it and whatever. But
I think for me, it's good because the cars, you can like park near your room.
Yeah.
But that's kind of a bit I don't like as well, because like it feels like you're staying with the car park right outside your window all the time.
But when we've said to friends, we don't think we want to stay at Santa Fe, they've actually said, oh no, it's really nice there.
Yeah.
That's where they've stayed. So we thought, well, it turned out to be the cheapest hotel.
Yeah.
By quite a bit for the stay that we go at the time we're going.
Yes.
We thought, well, if it's that or not going, then we'd obviously stay there. Or you can stay out of the park, but we decided we want to stay in the park.
Well, we did mention to Amy about staying off-site, and she was like, no.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're staying at Santa Fe, which is costing, or when we booked it at least, or time of recording, £761.
Yeah, so we did it on booking.com and it's in euros. So we haven't paid for it yet. We don't pay for it till the 25th of November. So the price could fluctuate. So at the moment it's £761 when we're recording, but on the day when we pay it, it may be more or less depending on the conversion rate.
€868.
Yes, so depending.
But so we haven't done it as a package this time, have we?
No, we've done everything bits and pieces because we wanted to try and do it as cheap as possible at the time. We were all desperate for Disney holidays, so we were like, oh, we need to get this booked in. So the issue with not booking as a package is if you go onto Disney's website to book tickets for the park, you can only book 4 days at a time. And we're there for 5 days, so obviously we'd have to book 4 days and then an extra 1 day. I couldn't see any other way of doing 5 days. And that worked out slightly more than getting the annual passes, the basic annual pass, the bronze. So
we've bought the bronze annual pass.
Yes.
Earlier this year, when they stopped the annual passes to improve them, because they're listening to customer feedback, however it was, and they reintroduced the annual passes with all of the benefits stripped away.
Yeah.
We said, like a lot of others, we're not buying them. We're not going to join annual passes in Paris for more money and less benefits. But as you said, this time it just happens to be that it's cheaper than buying a 4-day ticket and a 1-day ticket for all of us. Well, each of us.
Yeah.
So we bought the bronze annual pass, which is £262 each at the time of purchase, €289.
Yeah, each.
We've all three bought one of those.
Yeah, so it doesn't have any benefits. Oh, sorry, pardon me. It doesn't really have any benefits. And
other than car parking, I believe.
Yeah, it's got free car parking,
which is handy this time because
the next ones up have some benefits, but the basic one doesn't really have any, and it's got a lot of block out dates. So I think you can only go. There's only 170 different days you can go in the year, but for us, generally, those times are when we normally go. Luckily,
we've done a February, a March, and a December so far. So this is our second December.
So basically, it's paid for itself, and we're probably going to go next year as well with it. So it's like that's going to be a free entrance.
We'll make a point of going again next year before we've got it.
So that's the reason we did it. If we wanted the discounts on the food and the merchandise, we would have gone up one, but that's quite a big jump on the cost.
I did suggest one of us get the bronze and one of us get the next one up so you can get the discounts and stuff, but it didn't really work out worth it.
It's just so much more. It's like €200 more.
Yeah.
And I don't think we'd save that much on stuff anyway. So, but yeah, it's fine.
I still think Disney Vacation Club membership should work for discounts in all the parks because it's a Disney company.
Yeah, I know.
Apart from Tokyo, which is like a franchise one, isn't it?
Owned by the Oriental Land Company or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we've done. We have actually booked the first day on the reservations.
I did some booking of meals.
You did do some booking meals.
I managed to do some techie stuff.
Just still on the topic of annual passes. As long as you're staying on site with an annual pass, you don't have to reserve your days in the park. However, I think you have to take like your Key to the World card or whatever one it's called in Disneyland Paris with you when you go into the park, so they know you're an on-site stayer. That makes sense. You're staying on site. So just for the first day, we have used the reservation system to book our first day in case we haven't checked in or we haven't got our card to be able to check in. So
yes, I definitely knew we did that.
We sat there and did it on Zoom call with Amy.
Yeah, I remember it well.
We just had to make sure that we've got that day just in case we can't get our little cards from reception straight away. Yeah. But yes, you may carry on with your dining booking that you've done.
Because you swiped the screen to the bit which says dining, so I thought we'd jump to that. But yeah. So you book most of this and organise this because you like doing all that and you have the time during the day to do it when I'm at work, and your tea breaks and stuff. But I went on the app. For some reason, Amy's having problems getting the holiday up on her app because we've done it through, say, booking.com and stuff. So
yeah, I don't know why.
In fact, the app's showing that there's 6 people going, so I'm not sure the other 3 are hiding.
It's because I changed my name on it, because my name on my booking.com is Cowley, but I've changed it since we got married to Cowley Sly, and so where I changed it on the booking, I think it's gone, it's a new booking, but it's not.
So yeah.
Booking.com booking still says it's only 3 people, so
good. But yeah, so I went on the app once I've logged into our booking on it, and I booked 4 restaurants for us.
Yep.
So the first day we get there, in the evening we've got Chuckwagon Cafe, which is your favourite buffet. Just
a short walk across the road from...
Yeah, because from Santa Fe you go across a bridge and it's Cheyenne, and you didn't really like the buffet at Santa Fe when we tried it earlier in the year, did you? Or last year, it was.
No, it wasn't really my thing. I think a lot of it, because of the theme of the restaurant, has always been kind of, what's the word?
Tex-Mex.
Yeah, like Tex-Mex, yeah. So it didn't really have everything I liked. I'm quite a fussy eater, as long-time watchers will know.
The only thing you're not fussy on is husbands. You chose me.
Moving on.
The second day, or the first full day, having on it. Yeah, so the Monday when we get there, it's Chuckwagon Cafe in the evening. The Tuesday, we've got a lunchtime booking for Chez Remy, which Amy has never been to before. In fact, she says she hasn't done any of the
Avengers. No, because it wasn't open.
She hasn't done any of the sit-down restaurants.
Oh, any of the sit-down restaurants, yes.
How can you go to Disneyland Paris and not go to any of the sit-down restaurants?
Don't know.
But yeah, so we're all looking forward to sharing. We've done it once before in March with Will. Mm-hmm. So Amy's looking forward to that one most, I think she said.
It's a very nice restaurant.
Yeah, so lunchtime the next. It's the only booking time I get for it. Mm-hmm. The next day, Pim Kitchen in Avengers Campus.
Which we liked.
But you said she's not going to... You're about to say she hasn't seen Avengers Campus?
Yes.
Because she last went in November 2021, just before it opened.
Yes.
So that's a lunchtime buffet.
Yeah, which will be nice. We enjoyed it. It wasn't the most amazing one. Like, it wasn't our favourite, but it was still nice. Don't get me wrong.
That's why I went for lunchtime one for that, thinking if we don't eat that much, we then have a bigger meal in the evening.
And I'm looking forward to some of the cakes.
Love the cake.
I do love the cake.
The last one we've got booked so far, which is for the Thursday, is Hunter's Grill. It's Sequoia Lodge, which we really love as well. Almost to the same level as Chuckwagon Cafe.
Yeah, just a little bit more expensive, and it doesn't come with a drink, where Chuckwagon Cafe does come with a drink. I mean, it's only a soft drink, so it's not amazing.
But you've got Hunter's Grill and Beaver Creek, which we haven't been to Beaver's Creek.
No, I get confused between them because they're like, when you go into like, I don't know whether it's the front entrance, but the entrance from like the lake bit, you've got them on either side of that door, so yeah. But yeah, that's going to be good. We'll obviously be doing other bits and pieces when we eat, but probably Earl of Sandwich.
Definitely Earl of Sandwich.
Not McDonald's.
Yeah, we had thought maybe trying Five Guys, but you have to go out of the park entrance, like you said, didn't you? Then
yeah, it's like down the side of
yeah.
World of Disney, and then you have to go through security, come back in, I think.
Seems like a faff just to get a bit of food.
Yeah, and I'm not over keen on Five Guys anyway.
We tried it once, didn't we, together?
Yeah.
And
overrated.
Yeah.
And then the sad bit.
The return on the 8th of December.
Yeah.
We'll be returning back on the 8:20 p.m. train. Have to check in and take out an hour before that. Yeah,
we booked a relatively late one so we can spend as much time at Disney as possible. I think it's about a 3-hour drive from Disney back to the shuttle, so it gives us enough time in the park. I'll probably leave like 4 hours before we need to be there, just to be sure.
Which is why I didn't book a meal for us for the Friday, because we want to plan when we're going to leave, what time we got a meal for, what time we're going to be in the park until. So
we could do an early lunch, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly, but we can have a think about that. Can even book it when he gets down here next Saturday. We can, in 2 weeks' time, sorry, we can sit down together and see what we can get at that last minute.
Yeah, so when we get back at like, I think it's 6:55 our time because of the time difference, and so it's about 7 o'clock, and then it's about a 3-hour drive home, so we should get home for about 11 p.m, and then Amy heads home the next day. Because
while we're away, as usual, my parents will be staying here, pet sitting, looking after Loki and the cats, and Liza, there'll be the dragon and the fish and whatever.
All the animals.
All of the animals.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I'd just list, and I thought, actually, no, there's that one, and and those. But yeah, my parents will be staying here, so then when we have a cup of tea when we get back, like we usually do, buy them a little something as a thank you for pet sitting and house sitting. Yep.
So Amy's heading back the next day because we're going to be getting back quite late.
Yeah.
It's going to be 11 p.m, possibly later, depending on traffic. I'm hoping at that time on a Friday there's not really going to be much traffic.
Hopefully.
But I don't know. I've never done that drive from Hoxton, so it's the first experience for me.
Yes.
So that's the holiday, I think. I think we haven't missed anything. I hope we haven't missed anything.
Yeah,
we have done purchases, so you will see them as we go along. Like, we've got new lounge fly bags to take with us, etc.
Yeah.
Christmassy ones, so that's good. New jumpers, etc.
I've been relegated to the back seat in the car.
Yes.
Because apparently I fall asleep too quickly in the car.
Don't say apparently. You even fell asleep on the way back from Manchester the other day.
No, I didn't. Just checking inside my eyelids. It's fine.
But apart from that, we have got a few extras that we want to talk about. Now, if you drive in France, there's certain things you have to have in the car by law. There's also other things you have to bear in mind. We'll go over them more, like the travel things, in more detail when we do it. But I just wanted to show ahead of time the bits we had to buy. So you have to buy a car kit, or you have to get like certain bits, but companies do car kits. So we got this one from AA. This was $29.95, and it includes things like a bulb kit. So if you've got a car that doesn't have LED lights, you have to have a spare bulb kit. You have to have light deflectors. Like the first aid kit, I believe, isn't a mandatory thing, but it comes with it. You have to have a high vis jacket or vest for everyone in the car, and it cannot be kept in the boot. It has to be kept in the glove box. Well, in the car, so the glove box is a good place for it. And you have to have one of those red triangles and a sticker for the back of the car, UK or GB sticker, whichever one it is. I can't remember. But yeah, so that's something we had to buy. Bob's just looking through it.
Yep.
If you've got all those bits and pieces anyway, you don't have to buy the full kit. But I know I didn't have like a universal bulb kit. I don't think I've got a red triangle in my car, so I just bought it. But yeah, about £30 for that from Amazon. Obviously, whenever you go anywhere on holiday, you should always buy travel insurance. So we've got a single trip travel insurance for this trip, which was £16.67 for both of us. So
From Admiral?
from Admiral, yeah, I did it through, I think it's Compare the Market, the way I got it from, so.
Compare the Meerkat.
And the only other thing that you do have to bear in mind if you're driving aboard is breakdown cover. So I checked with my insurance company, I get breakdown cover through them, but it doesn't cover me in Europe. My insurance does, my car insurance does, but my breakdown cover doesn't, so we're going to have to buy that. I haven't done that yet, but I got a quote this morning online for a single trip, breakdown cover for about £20, so not too bad.
Yeah.
They're just some extra bits that I just wanted to bear in mind. As I said, the rules on the roads we'll discuss on the way, hopefully. Yeah, because I can't remember what they are right now, so. But yeah, I've been told about them, so I've got the information. So.
Another thing we've had to buy, pyjamas.
Oh yes, so
Because we're sharing a room with Amy.
we don't tend to wear much in bed because it's uncomfortable.
Sleep au naturel.
Ooh la la.
Yes,
But we can't really do that when we're sharing with anybody, especially Amy. A sensitive, delicate lady like Amy. So, you're laughing at. Yeah, so you've already bought the Disney pyjamas that we would have seen in
our Disney haul vlog that we did.
the random Disney haul from
Yeah.
various shops blog, which would be like 2 weeks ago.
I can link that in the description for you.
I have not yet found any Disney pyjamas. Doesn't have to be Disney, but we just thought, why the hell not?
Yeah.
So I'll just wear a pair of pyjama shorts that I've got and a t-shirt.
Yeah. Mine might get too warm, to be honest, because they're furry. I have said that I won't be wearing the furry ones to bed because I'll get too warm, so I'm going to like take some like shorts to wear instead. We've got a cat coming up from underneath the cameras. You might see him in a minute. But yeah,
Cheeky little monkey.
pyjamas, yes. Sorry, I got distracted by the cat. I
I
apologise.
know, he's on the screen.
Oh, is he now?
Yeah, and he's gone again. But I think that's the only purchases we need to make before we go.
Yes, I think
There'll
so.
just be lots of purchases made while we're there.
Yes. And I said,
You know, the money we're saving by driving and booking the cheaper hotel and that sort of stuff just leaves us more money to spend when we get there,
yes.
within reason.
Yes. I would say they were not going to spend too much, but that would be a lie, so I'm not going to say it.
And hopefully we will again do a giveaway at the end of the series.
Yes, if we can find something good there. I think last time we went, we either forgot to look or there just wasn't anything that really grabbed our fancy to do.
Yeah, we've done giveaways for the Florida holidays, but I don't remember if we did anything on the Christmas 2021 one or not.
I don't know, to be honest.
I didn't remember.
No, I don't know.
But anyway, yeah, giveaways always quite popular, surprisingly. So, me, you and Amy have already discussed where we want to go first when we get there. We've all agreed pretty much that we want to go into Frontierland.
Yes.
So I said my favourite ride is pretty much Phantom Manor there. And you said you really want to go on Big Thunder Mountain because it was closed when we were there in March.
Yes, definitely.
Which again I love, so.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been on Big Thunder Mountain, so.
So I think we've all three pretty much agreed Frontierland since we get there. But then we just decide which ride's got the better wait time.
Yeah. We will try and do extra magic hour. Is that what it's called? I can't remember, but the equivalent or whatever it's called in Disneyland Paris.
Yeah.
Amy has already asked us if we're early risers, because apparently she needs to get up and wash her hair and blow dry it, so obviously we don't really have that issue. His doesn't need to dry and mine doesn't take long to dry, so I think we're going to just have to work around each other in the mornings, so it might be very early mornings for some of us.
I just shower in the evenings, pool beds for
Yeah, so
that
it's,
week. I'm assuming that, as per usual, you'll be refraining from going on Tower of Terror.
I don't know. I might be doing it mainly for the content because you all get to see me really scared.
Poor baby.
I know.
So you went on it in 2019. You took me for the first time, and you said, "Oh, you really must do it. You haven't tried it before," and you came off shaking and almost crying and said you thought you were going to die. And
I know that I wanted, when we go to California, I want to do the Guardians of the Galaxy one because it's different. So I think I might do this one because I need to kind of, don't know, like, not desensitise myself, but get myself ready for that.
Yeah, because you don't like, even though it pulls you down rather than a drop ride as such, you don't like the feeling of drop rides, do you?
Well, it's faster than drop ride because it pulls you down. So,
but even a little tiny drop in Rise of Resistance,
yes,
makes you hurt.
But I can do that because it's just one and it's quick. So I prepare myself for it every time. Put my hand on the bar as soon as we get to that section. Spoilers if you haven't done it. There was a drop on it.
Only a small one.
Yeah.
But yeah, Amy said she doesn't want to do the what was roller coaster.
Oh yeah, Flight Force. Flight Force.
She said she's scheduled on that, but I said, well, if you go on that with us, we'll go on to Tower of Terror with you.
Yeah.
And you're trying to get me to go on to Hyperspace Mountain, which is chickened out of in.
Yeah, but now you've done Flight Force, you'll be fine on that because it's like.
My main problem with some of the older ones, that is that I'm convinced that I'm too big for the seats because it happened at Thorpe Park once and I was told to get out even though they hadn't put the seat bar down properly. So.
But the seats on Hyperspace Mountain are bigger because they've got, whereas Flight Force, it's like a full-on, like the hard bit goes over you. On the Hyperspace Mountain, it doesn't. So it goes down to here. The bars are like this, and you've got like a rubberized thing here. So.
What about Indiana Jones? We haven't done that yet.
I haven't done that. I haven't done that for years. So yeah, I think 2005 was probably the last time.
We basically want to try and do things we haven't done before.
Yes.
Not just because it's something different to show, but because it's different for us.
Yeah, yeah.
Same with places to eat. We want to try eating in places we haven't eaten, as well as the ones we've booked. We want to do things like there's the Colonel Haffey's pizza place, because you love pizza.
No, I have been told it's not great, but I still want to try it.
The March Hare, if it's open, ice cream parlour next to the Cheshire Cat Maze, because we all love ice cream.
And most important of all, we have to make sure we meet Stitch in his Christmas outfit.
If he's there.
He better be.
Better be.
Writing a complaint if not.
Because when we went in Christmas 2021, it was just after some of the restrictions were lifting from COVID. So we still had to wear masks and social distance and that. So when we met the characters, it was behind a rope, wasn't it?
Yeah. And it just looked awkward with us in the picture because we didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't really interact with him properly.
That's the same with most character meets. It's a case of, right,
I know, but when you can hug them, it's a bit easier. But when you're like, oh, hi. Let's pose for the camera. You can't really do much, so yeah. But anyway, anything else you'd like to add?
I'll probably think of something later, but I can't think of anything at the minute.
No. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this little update video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and we know that you enjoy this type of video, so we can make more of them. Because
people have been asking us in comments, when are you going next? When's your next series? We'll have the Disney stuff. I know we're filling the weekends in between with random videos, but this is what we like to do, and obviously people watch the Disney stuff more. Yeah. But if you do want to follow on with the series, please subscribe, because that will be coming up in 2 weeks' time. From this. Click the little icon and do the little bell and ding ding ding, whatever it is. I don't know. But you can also follow us if you want on our other socials, which are Instagram, Twitter /X, not changing the image for it, and TikTok. Yep. We also have a Facebook group. If you want to come and join us on there, it's a nice, friendly little corner of the internet. And we have our own website, papandbeartravels.co.uk or .com, which lists all the other socials that we have about us, links to all our playlists and stuff. Which needs updating, because I'm not updated for a while. Yeah. Not that we procrastinate and forget to do stuff or anything. No. But yeah, so... Thank you very much for watching. Yes, that one. That was where we got to. And hopefully catch you in the next one. Bye. Bye.